post this vlog. I say that all the time because it takes me days to actually get through a vlog. Like, but I'm actually working on my memo pads, and I hope the way I vision my memo pads is, yeah, I just hope you guys like it. But again, I'm still working on my sets. I'm trying to put one collection together so that I know exactly what I want to include in the rest. So I'm trying to complete one bundle and say, okay, I like how that looks. I could just take that design right across the board. Making collections out of one design, like I said in my previous vlogs, is very difficult. It is very hard. You think it will be easy, bing, but it is not. It's not. It's hard to take one. And I know some people are like, oh well, it's easy. Not to me. It's like I overthink it a lot. I feel like this probably would have already been completed if I just didn't overthink the process. But I overthink it. I feel like overthinking is a good thing and a bad thing. I feel like it's good because I take my time to really see if it's aesthetically pleasing. Does it look good? Does it go together? And not just trying to rush things out to make a quick buck or something like that. I really do want you guys to enjoy what I create. That's why I take so much time and investment into what I do. And I also have a book review template as well, like where you can write down your books and like a reading book log. But I bought 130 cardstock. And the Epson 2800 does not support a cardstock that thick. That's exactly why I said I have to invest in something a little bit more expensive as far as the Epson printers, because I want to be able to print on that sturdy cardstock. So that one's I'm gonna have to wait for that and release that probably at another date, because I like that thickness. I know someone just actually recently asked about what ink I use. I do have it in my Amazon must-haves, but it's not the Epson brand. It is a generic off-brand, but it actually prints just as good as the Epson ink, and it's 100% cheaper. It's like $21 for like a bunch of bottles. So if you don't want to spend that $50-$60 for Epson ink, try that $20 ink. Trust me, you're not gonna give Epson no $50 worth of ink when you could spend $20. That's just me. And I see why people just design and then they outsource. But then I'm thinking, like, what's the fun in outsourcing? Like, I know some people could create content around outsourcing, maybe if they're like an artist and they show themselves, drawing things and things of that nature. But what's the fun if someone else is printing it and cutting it? Like, I can't. Now, once I start to get like really big to where I can't like keep up with the inventory, of course, I'm gonna outsource. But right now, I can keep up with it. So I'm gonna save all my coins and do it right at home. That's the point. That's the point of buying all this equipment. Don't sit here and buy all this equipment and not use it, and then go and send it to another company that has the equipment. Yes, it may be easier. Learn your craft. Learn your craft first, and then outsource. I feel like, because what if something goes wrong with an order? Now you have to wait for the merchant or distributor to send it over to them, when you could just create it and just deal with that customer complaint immediately. But it's up to you. It's your preference. It's obviously your preference, your business. But I need to know what I'm doing. And when I explain it, or when I'm trying, starting courses or doing things of that nature, I need to know what I'm talking about. And I can't know what I'm not, talking about if I don't know what I'm doing. And if I don't know what I'm doing, then I'm cheating you guys out your money. I just, Some people just be out here teaching y'all a bunch of stuff they don't. I don't know. I see people pay $300-$400 over a course they could have chat GPT. I'm not gonna chat GPT y'all in my courses. I'm hands-on. I'm a more hands-on person. I'm a hands-on learner, and so that's how I teach. That's exactly why when I do my courses, it will not be in a group setting, because everyone can't learn in a group setting. And I'm gonna screen share. You're gonna screen share. You're not just going to sit there and watch me make something. I want to watch you make something. I need to see where your mistakes are so that we can fix them before this course is over. And if we can't fix it on, in that time frame, I'm going to reach back out to you, and we're going to make sure that your issue is resolved. Even if I have to come back to you at a later date and say, okay, let me do a little bit more research. Let me play around with this setting a little bit. And see what works, and then I'm going to come back to you and say, hey, try this setting, try this pressure, do this, do that. We're going to figure it out. Okay, we're going to figure it out. Okay, so I took a little break So now I'm about to eat some Italian sausage. Ooh, I love Italian sausage. It's my favorite. With an Ensure. I love drinking my Ensures, and then some water. I also have a restock delivery right here that I'll show you what's inside in just a moment. I honestly should be resting right now because my mother-in-law has both my youngest, and you know how what they say, sleep while they're asleep, or X, Y, and Z, like take advantage of that time where they're gone. I take advantage of that time by being in my office, but I honestly should probably just go in there and relax while they're gone and watch a movie and just kind of just chill, which I probably will do. So we're just, after I eat, I'm going to revisit my office and everything. I'm just going to just take a chill pill. Self-care is very important, you guys. I talk about this all the time. That take time for yourself. I know as parents and just as humans, period, our brain goes 1,000 miles a minute, and sometimes we don't take the moment to just stop and think about our health and our self-care and what we actually need. So I'm definitely going to take a full advantage and go in there and watch a movie and chill for a little while. Again, you know how it takes me a few days to do a vlog, so this vlog actually might be like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour long, but I know you guys really enjoy kind of seeing what I do behind the scenes. That's why I do it. Yeah, I opened up all the boxes and did not record. Sometimes I don't even feel like setting up my camera. I just be liking to just get my day started and just get things done. And I know it only takes a second to set up a camera, but I just had like some keychain blanks in there, some paper, pens. I can't remember exactly, but it was a bunch of things that I just needed around the office. But I do have to restock my keychains. Not my Halloween, since Halloween is like done, but my other ones, like my stationery, the strawberry, and the pastel succulent one. Those are pretty much my top three, and I'm currently about to release another one. I'm actually discontinuing the bunny one and switching that out, but I did stab myself, so be careful. Jesus, I mean, those things are sharp. The little weeding tool, it is dangerous for sure. But yeah, I literally make everything myself. When I send this stuff out to you guys and this is handmade with love, it is literally handmade with love. And what I'm spraying there is 90% alcohol, and all that does is pops the resin bubbles. This UV resin is so strong. I do have my UV resin purifier in the background, but you need a respirator too. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my bookmark backings. Now this part is optional, but I wanted it to match my aesthetics collection. So I just wanted everything to just go with the flow. So that's why I created these. I actually don't know what day it is I'm recording into this vlog. I don't know if it's day 2, day 3. We don't know. We just trying to get stuff done. But excuse my wrinkled shirt, you guys, because when I'm in my craft room, I'm not here to look cute. I'm here to get stuff done, okay? I know some people watch their vlogs or some people watch other vlogs. I'm talking about hair done, face beat, you know, clothes all spiff and span for me to get off camera and take that off and put on my PJs. No. I work in my PJs because I am comfortable and I can get stuff done when I'm comfortable. I'm not about to put on this show for you guys. You know we about to get something done today. But I do have an order I have to pack today, so you're just pretty much going to spend the day with me. I'm going to talk to you guys about a few things and things of that nature, like I normally do. So let's get started. So usually when I do my pack orders and stuff like that, I record it in portrait mode because it's a reel. It's going to be on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. But when you're recording like content like this, always record landscape because you can always zoom in and zoom out and create a portrait type of reel out of a landscape image, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this customer's order, and you're just watching me actually record the content. You know, every time you see me do those pack orders or pack an order with me, this is what I'm doing. Sometimes I can get it in one take, and then sometimes I have to like restart, or I forget to put something in the bag. I have to cut it open and add it like a free gift, or y'all, it'd be a lot of stuff going on in the background. Look, what did I tell you? I forgot something. I don't know what I forgot, but you seen that? I had to cut it open and put it in there. The free gift. See? The free gift. Oh, yeah, my brain be going 1,000 miles a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to weigh the item. And we're exactly at 5 ounces. Now, I don't put exactly 5 ounces. I always go 2 up. So if it says 5.2, I do 5.4, 5.1, 5.3. Right now it's saying 5, and then I always do it again, zero it out, just to make sure.
So I'm going to do 5.2.
Okay, so I'm in Shopify right now. I have that one order and it's letting me know she paid $17.99 for the order, and it's showing me that it's 0.3 pounds, which is incorrect. So I hit create shipping label. Okay, so then it's going to actually show how much the weight is. I don't mess with this right here. I go straight down to total weight. So we just measure that the weight, see how it says it's 10.5 ounces? That's incorrect. It's 5.2, and then click out of it. It's going to let you know that the item does not match because, you know, we changed the weight based off of what we inputted as far as the product weight. Then it's saying for the cheapest, it's going to go with the cheapest first based off of your shipping preference. So I'm going to choose this one. It's $4.91 for 2-day shipping USPS with tracking. Okay, and then I wanted to actually go to the customer today. They're going to receive an email notification with the tracking information, and then I'm going to click buy shipping label, and then I'm going to hit print the shipping label,
and that's ready to be shipped out. And that's pretty much it. Like, once you start receiving orders, you're going to understand how easy it is to ship a label. Now, some people actually print out all the packing slips. If they receive like over 10, I usually print all my packing slips or first, so I can know, you know, which order goes to which, and then I separate them inside of my paint bins. Then I go back, weigh them, and then print the labels. So it's up to you on how you would like to do it, but that's how I do it. So now I'm going to go ahead and run to the post office real quick and drop this off, and then come back and show you guys what I've been working on and things of that nature. So I'm going to turn this off.
Y'all, my daughter is my biggest fan because she loves to put my stickers all over my desk for some reason. So right now I'm trying to create these free sticker baggies and from like inventory that I don't use or sell anymore, but I might change that to adding like a logo sticker. I don't know. I'm still kind of like in the air with it a little bit. So since my grab bags is literally the only thing on my website right now, I sell out pretty quickly. So I'm trying to restock everything. So when I actually do launch my aesthetics collection, I don't have to go back and create these grab bags. So I just wanted to kind of like get ahead of the, you know, of the curve there and just get it just done. I gotta come up with some more grab bag designs because y'all guys really love those grab bags, and it's a good deal. It's like literally under $20, but if you add shipping, it's over $20, but the actual product is literally like under $20. I don't know. It's a slippery slope. Y'all, I'm so unorganized. I'm back on the aesthetics collection. I'm going from grab bag to aesthetics to this to that. I'm just all over the place. I don't care how organized you think you are. Your office and everything will just seem like it's just never perfect or never like organized. I don't care. Even with my craft binder, I'm still unorganized. It's look at all this. Like I know it looks like it didn't take me long to do this because this is time lapse, but it took me a while to get these cuts right because what you don't want to do is rush this process, because if you go down with that blade and you miscut 40 sheets, y'all, my heart drops. I cry a little bit. A little tear goes down my face because I'm like, I have to reprint 40 pages over again because of one mistake. One cut messed this whole thing up, but everything is coming out so perfect. The colors are vibrant. Everything is, like I said, y'all are gonna enjoy this bundle. Y'all gonna enjoy it. Now I know in my notepad tutorial, people are asking me like, how many sheets should I sell, or how many sheets should I use? Like based off of research, everyone actually uses 50 sheets, but I just stuck with 40. I don't know why I stuck with 40. It's 40 at this point until I change it. So in that notebook or notepad tutorial, I was actually using, let me make sure I say it right, Mod Podge, and y'all guys ate me up in the comments, honey, by like mispronouncing that word. Mod Podge, Patage. Y'all know what I was talking about. But I recently switched over to a pH natural PVA glue because it is definitely 100% better. And if you can afford it, and I'm pretty sure if you can afford Mod Podge, you can afford this. It's only a few dollars more. Invest in it, please. So in between like glue coats, I usually wait 30 minutes to an hour, and I just use the fan to kind of speed up that process because I be trying to get to the next cut since I am using my trimmer to actually bind the notepads.
Now I'm about to work on the branding for the notepads, the part that actually goes around the to-do list. And I have not forgot, you guys, I'm gonna make a video. I'm just trying to launch this collection first. Please let me get this out first, and then I'm gonna 100% cater to you guys. All right, so what I do is I actually cut off that excess glue since I do use that silicone mat to apply, and I am a little messy, but that's the reason why I use the silicone mat. If you do not use the silicone mat, you need to start using it when you apply that glue, especially if you're using your trimmer to actually bind your notepads. Um, it definitely, like I said, it saves time. Who wants to keep taping up their stuff? I just, or you could just go on Amazon and buy a book binding little block or, thing, but why do that when you use your trimmer? Once I assess everything, I go ahead and use my little knife tool. I forgot the name of it. It's just not dawning on me right now. But then I separate them. I look at them to see if it needs to be trimmed up a little bit more. I actually need to replace my blade. So that's what I'm going to do, is going to actually replace my blade. If it's not cutting like it should, replace the blade. And it's pretty cheap to get those replaced. And so I go ahead and I just assess everything, rip off sheets if I need to. I always print 2 extra pages just in case I need to rip off that first page. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Sometimes I have to rip 2 off. So I always do at least 2 sheets extra. And then I just kind of separate them, assess them, make sure nothing's, glued together. Oh, excuse the mess. I have my bean bag over here with my blankets, my bag full of shreds, just a lot going on right now. But what I've noticed with this trimmer, you really have to play around with it. And the more I actually use the trimmer, the less I need to actually use that little triangle ruler that I told you guys about, and then use this. Like, I literally can eyeball it and see if the line is straight or not. That's how good I've gotten. And like I said, it takes practice. I don't expect you to be like a paper trimmer guru overnight, but the more you do this, the more you'll feel comfortable just bringing that blade down and be like, you know what, that looks straight. Of course, I try to look at it multiple angles and make sure. But if you have the perfect lighting, what I've noticed is that the blade gives off this like 3 o'clock shadow, so you can kind of see where the blade's gonna come down before it comes down. And this blade is sharp, you guys. I know some people be like, oh my god, be careful. Trust me, I have not cut myself on this blade yet. When I had like my nails manicured, I've come very close to cutting myself, but be careful, because that blade, boy, I tell you, it is sharp. Yeah, so I'm getting quicker, getting faster. I'm getting a lot of things done. I'm going to show you guys, once I get my my delivery tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to include in the collection. And every collection is going to change. So November 1st, I'm going to launch. And I'm going to do a monthly subscription grab bag. And then I'm going to do a every 2-month aesthetics collection box. So you can choose between if you want to be a part of the community of the grab bags or the collections, or both, whatever floats your boat. Then once I get everything like together, I'm definitely going to start those courses. I have not found a software that I'm comfortable with. I might honestly go with Teams, because I feel like everyone knows Teams. If you worked in like corporate America, you worked at a job that how you have to conference with like your boss and stuff like that, I feel like you should know how to use Teams. Even with your kids use Teams. So I feel like Teams is a very beginner, user-friendly platform to where we can screen share, chat. And then I also can like create like a group chat to where anyone who's part of that community is like an instant message. And then we all can kind of help each other out. Y'all can go in there and be like, hey, has anybody used this paper before? Y'all can share pictures. Y'all can, communicate, do gifts, see how everyone's doing. Just like a whole crafting community for real, like a family. So that's the goal of my channel. That's the goal of my business, is creating a crafting family. Because right now we all just need a community we can actually depend on, to be honest. Like, there's some people don't even have a support system within their family, so they look to social media, they look to the internet, they just look to just some type of community they can just pour their heart into, and just keep their mind off of the craziness in the world today. So I definitely want to create that safe space for you guys. I'm gonna glue these. See, it came out so straight. Y'all, when I say I'm getting good, I'm proud of myself. Like, every time I get up and come to my office, I'm so proud of myself, because I say this all the time, without the Lord, where would I be, honey? And it's kind of hard with my kids to find the space and the time to do it, but yes, I am getting it done, and I am very happy and proud of myself, to be honest. And like I said, I have not been doing YouTube a year yet. I want to say it's almost been a year, or about at a year. Like I said, I registered in September, but I didn't start my YouTube immediately. So I feel like I've gone pretty far, and I've actually, made a lot of friends, and I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm excited for the years to come and see where my business is going to take me. But okay, so I can't fit all of these in here, so I might have to take one of these off. See how many I can fit in here to glue it. Let me see if I can fit. Yeah, I might have to take one more off, because what you don't want to do, you want to be able to put a cardboard over it so it doesn't crease it. So you don't want it to be too much of a tight fit, but a tight fit, if that makes sense. You're just going to tap it, get something flat, make sure everything looks straight. Put this like right there, and then I kind of slide it. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my other videos. If this is your first time watching me, I'm not sure if not, but the reason why I use this silicone pad is because when I glue it, it doesn't get on my actual trimmer, which you don't want. And it's easy to clean off. I always try to look for new innovative ways, like anything that's going to make my job or my business easier for me, to be honest. And I try to twist this down as much as possible. I'm going to get my glue. These are actually already glued. I have to separate these. But yeah, owning a business is definitely not for the weak. Y'all, you got to get up even when you own your monthly, honey. Right now, my stomach is cramping. I apologize if you're a man watching, but when I say my stomach is hurting so bad, but I got to get up and do what I got to do. Okay? And I'm still going to do a live, you guys. I'm just trying to launch this stuff. I'm still going to do a live, or maybe I could just do a live, and y'all, because when I'm doing this stuff, I got to focus. I feel like I'll be distracted if I'm trying to do a live and do this stuff at the same time. Because I could be on the phone with my mama and do something and mess up, literally just talking to her. I'm like, you know what, did I do that right, or I'll be all over the place. I'm going to put this back in a cup of water. I just continue to use the same cup, to be honest. And I use my fan. Turn it on 1. Just help it dry faster, just like that. I actually need to check on my son, see if he's up. I'm taking a late nap, child. We've been ripping and running all day. Today's my husband's birthday, so we have been ripping and running all day. Had to cook him a birthday feast. It's my son's birthday tomorrow, so it's like birthdays back to back. So gonna probably have to cook him what he want to eat tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing, and I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. I haven't really used this since I did that last unboxing and tutorial. This machine, this Livinbox Cut S1, I honestly would use this for branding, not to actually sell the stickers, only because, and I hate that I have to say this because I had to sponsor for this particular brand, but you can actually see the stickers lifting. The sticker is not the paper that they have, and then this, now, yeah, I'm stuttering, but this is the company said that they actually came out with better sticker paper since they released it. So I have not tried that sticker paper, so I can't, you know, recommend it if I haven't tried it. But the sticker paper that actually came with the initial machine, it is not the best, and it doesn't have the best adhesive, unfortunately. I could literally just, you know, peel these off like that, which I'm just gonna do it on camera, to be honest, because they're lifting. So what I'm going to use this is to actually put the sizes on my grab bag. So large, you know, I have 3 sizes: small, medium, large. So I'm just going to put small, little sticker, small, then medium, and then large, so that I know exactly which one I'm grabbing when I get an order. Even though I have it like this, sometimes I accidentally knock these down. I'm like, hold on, was this a small? Was this a large? Was this a medium? I don't know. So I'm going to create them in Canva. And then we're going to go ahead and cut these out and just stick them on there, to be honest. So tomorrow in my shipping order, I'm actually receiving the plastic little covers over these, so that, you know, they don't get damaged in transit. But yeah, I am getting stuff done. But let's go ahead and make some stickers. Okay, so I went ahead and created me some sizing stickers in Canva. So I went ahead and downloaded it. I'm going to open up the app. Canvas. Upload. You know what, this is not even on, so let me turn it on. And then I actually need to load this. Yeah, oh. There we go. Yeah, you're not gonna believe this. So I forgot to actually download this as a transparent file, and it just cut it. It cut it as one big sticker. So I have to do it again. Let's try it again. I had to readjust everything so that the offset can go around each circle. So we're gonna see how this cuts again. So I'm gonna hit cut. Again, I'm not completely against this machine. It is a wonderful machine. It's just the sticker paper is just not up to par with a lot of sticker paper out here, especially the ones you're trying to sell. But for branding purposes, 100% get it, unless they have better sticker paper that they offer. So, okay, they cut out each one. It has that little I don't know what that little lip is up under the actual letter, but luckily, like I said, I'm just using these for branding purposes and not to sell, so it's fine. Let me go ahead and grab the notebook. Oh, that little cut up under it didn't come off with the actual sticker, so that's fine. I guess like in the corner, the right hand corner would be fine for me. Medium. So like I said before, for branding purposes, it's perfect. It's perfect to add those little sizing stickers or anything when it comes to branding your business. I feel like 100% buy one of these. But to sell it, I wouldn't do it. I honestly wouldn't do it. All right, so I'm not sure what day it is into this vlog. Like I said, I'm still prepping for launch date next week, and I'm halfway done, to be honest. I feel like I'm doing the easy stuff first and the hard stuff is last, which is like setting up the subscription, choosing the right app, making sure the application is user and beginner friendly, so you guys can just click and pay and stuff like that. So I'm taking all of that into account. That's what's taking me so long. But I'm about to go ahead and prep dinner. So I got my oven set to 375 right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt. Got my little sea salt from Sam's. I'm gonna add some olive oil on here. I'm gonna add some butter later too. So y'all know I have a big family, so I have to cook a lot. If I don't cook, I have to actually find meals that they can actually warm up themselves. Shoot, if all of us eat out, we gonna spend about $100 plus just for us to eat out. So we got to cook here. What's wrong? So I got some onion powder, garlic powder, some complete seasoning. If you don't know about complete seasoning, you are not living your life. That should always be in your pantry. What? Give me this. Give me this. Y'all. Okay, so today I'm actually going to be working on my bookmark backings. I printed these out and forgot to actually put a label, the paper clip. I might do my nails first. I'm just tired of seeing my hands like this. So I just
the clothes on. I take it off.
No, don't take your clothes off. Your grandma coming. You need your clothes on. So I went ahead and finished the 3 sizes for the grab bags. I just have to restock the sticker sheets, which I'm probably going to do that first. Let me just try to get the grab bags out the way, because I feel like that's the simplest thing to do, is get the grab bags out the way and make a few keychains and pins. Now, I'm thinking about changing the pins to the beaded pins for my subscription. The beaded pins that I do for my subscription boxes, and then just buy some regular pins. Look, this thing is just full of pins, but where's those pins at? Pins like these to just add into the grab bag, something simple. I may make that adjustment, to be honest, because those beaded pins, the beads are not cheap, and you know, when you add it all together, it does kind of like, you know. And my grab bags are under $20, so I'm definitely going to make that change. Okay, so I've been thinking about actually creating my own coloring books, but once I buy the actual, what is it, a cinch machine, I believe it's called, a cinch machine to actually create the holes or punch the holes for the spirals, I'm going to get one of those, and I'm going to actually create some coloring books. Now, when it comes to my courses, I think, after doing my research and just kind of how I am, I think doing a monthly subscription with you guys will be better than a one-time payment. Give me a second, let me explain. The only reason why I think doing a monthly subscription is because I'm learning every day different techniques, different things, and it just wouldn't be fair for you guys to give me a one-time payment. I teach you a technique, and then 2 months later I'm doing something completely different and you have no access to that. So I feel like, since I'm, you know, taking in a lot of information, and I'm talking about daily, you guys, trying to find different ways, make things at home on a budget, all type of things, like literally utilizing the stuff that you already have in your home, or if anything, purchasing things that's like under $20 or under $50, something like that. So in this membership, you will have access to the community, you will have access to me. I will do like a live with you probably once a month or maybe twice a month, something like that. I'm still working out the kinks, but I feel like a monthly subscription will be better than a one-time purchase. Now, if you still like, if you're the kind of person that just needs that one-on-one, I still would have that option. And of course, I'm not going to beat your heads off with the price, because I understand times are hard. Like, y'all trying to learn and y'all want to put more of y'all money inside of y'all business. You want to put more money inside of your business than trying to give to me. And I don't want to take a lot from you guys, because I understand how hard it is to start up your business. That's why I said I want to do the monthly thing. And then like my one-on-ones are not going to be that high. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I miss breakfast because I go to bed late. I wake up late, but I made my breakfast with some blueberry syrup and some pork sausage. My husband loves turkey sausage. I love pork. I know it's not good for you. And then I love my Simply Orange juice. It's my favorite. Now I'll do Tropicana. Simply Orange is just it's it for me.
Mom.
What? I shake it real good. My husband's like, "What? It wasn't some orange juice already open in there?" Look, I read the back of the bottle. When it comes to orange juice and milk, I do not play with that. Okay. If it says drink within 7 to 10 days and it's not drunk within 7 to 10 days, it's going in the sink, because I know what's going to do to my stomach, and I'm not going for it. I can't be sick and out because I want to save $2, or how much is this? $10? I don't even know. But yeah. Every parent is like this, but I have to hide and eat my food. If I want my whole meal, I either go in a room, close the door, or just get away from my kids, because they're going to beg for it. I can feed them, and I feed my kids. They will still want my plate. My husband be like, just tell them no, just tell them no. Even if I say no, they just be breathing over my plate. So I'm like, nah, I don't. I take my plate, I go to my room, I sit down, I put on a little movie, I eat, then I leave my room, because I know y'all probably like, why you got to do? I'm telling you, when you have a house full of children, and I know y'all guys do this, have y'all ever went and got y'all something to eat, y'all sat in the car and ate it because you didn't want your husband to know you went somewhere, or your kids to know, and you throw it in the trash can outside because you don't need to leave no evidence?
This is that kind of household. When I go out and I get myself a tropical smoothie, if I do not bring my husband back no smoothie, he gonna be like, oh, you weren't thinking about me? I try to suck that thing down before I get home and throw it outside in the trash can. Because sometimes I just be want to get it for myself. And I'm not the only person that do that. So,
Okay, so they've been cooking for a little minute. So I'm going to go ahead and get me some garlic butter ready and kind of like drizzle it on top and leave it in there for about 5 more minutes.
Well, break time is over. Back to the office, back to making this money. So right now I'm just printing out the metal paper clip backings.
Professional.
I don't even sound like that.
Okay, you guys, here's what we're gonna do today. Smith your Brits, yes.
So while he making fun of me, I'm over here printing out the bookmarks for the grab bags for November 1st.
I'm gonna have it ready for you guys, okay?
So now my husband is trying to actually he think my job is easy. I don't even think he thinks it's easy. He just don't understand what kind of like how hard it is to do this kind of stuff.
Oh my God, it's hard.
Did it?
Oh no, it's not how I wanted it. Terrible. 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 El terrible. Oh. Yeah, that did not turn out how I wanted it. But...
You still gonna have to get that white part off.
How?
You know what? He over here sweating. He got to put my little fan on. He talking about this stuff got me sweating. Okay.
Okay, you guys, here's what we're gonna do.
You can't teach him. You are a student yourself. Okay, go ahead. Ooh. Oh, wait, stop. You about to cut the design. You're not looking.
Line it up with that metal.
Oh, no, leave it. Lift it up a little bit. So just watch me for a second, okay?
So as I'm trying to teach our son how to trim this off, because the more help I can have in my office, the better. My husband gonna sit there and try to teach him while I'm teaching. I said, hold on now. You the student. You can't overthrow me. You don't even know how to cut this right. He's like, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so I have them actually helping me do the cutting and packaging up the stickers and everything. Right now I'm printing out the bookmarks and just pretty much
Pause. Now he wrong for that look. Why he look like that?
trying to get things done this weekend so that next week I can just focus on building the website the way I want.
Okay, it's fine. Practice makes perfect. You want to try to cut the squares out? See how you do with those? Or you just want to...
No, I'm just going to try to do this first again.
Oh, okay. Well. Okay, so my double-sided bookmarks just came out the printer, and they are very vibrant. Ooh, these are cute. It's going to be pink. It's going to be pink on the back, and then green on the front. And they're all, all my bookmarks are double-sided. So I'm going to get these laminated and cut. And all of my bookmarks, you already know, are going to have the option to add holographic glitter, any type of holographic laminate. I should have around like 5 options available because that's typically included in the bundles that I purchase. So you guys will have that freedom to kind of have some sparkly, some plain, or however you would like.
Y'all, I put my family to work today because it is a family business, hint family. So we all going to put in this work to get this money. So I had my son package up the pen sets that's going to be included in the aesthetics collection. These are all randomly picked. I try to match them as closely as possible to the actual color theme of the collection. But again, you might get some yellows, greens, orange, pinks, blues, but you'll be getting a 5 pen set. I also had him package up my grab bags for me too, since he was in the helping mood.
Okay, so this is a prime example that I messed up too, you guys. So I didn't notice that I did not align this correctly. It looks like it's aligned correctly, but it's not. So when I cut it on the back, I actually cut off the design on the front. So yeah, now I'm in the process of reprinting this, and this is a prime example. Like, players mess up. What's the saying? They say players mess up. Yes, we mess up too. Okay, so everything came out like it should. Now, with the mistake that I made, and this is a very, I want to say, a most common mistake for people who are making traditional bookmarks. When you align them up and down or right on top of each other, like forward to the page, make sure you highlight everything and group them together. For some reason, I'm not sure what it is, but when you do not group your bookmarks together before you print them, they print all out of alignment. Some print up, some print down. It's a mess. So make sure you are grouping all 4 of the actual PNGs of your bookmarks together, okay?
I really love how the paper clip backings came out. I mean, it's just so innovative, so unique. I like it. It's like everything I imagined, like old school meets new.
Okay, so I had my son go ahead and clip all of the corners off of my cat paper clips, and then I have packaged as much as I can. I do need to buy some more of these actual cello bags and some more actual clips. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put these over here now. So I have the names, and then I have the bookmarks, and then I have the clips, and then I'm gonna just pretty much make sure everything is organized in an actual column or row.
Y'all, doing all of this myself can be exhausting. That's why I tell my husband and my boys and my kids, like, I need y'all help. Like, if we want to really expand this business, like when I start doing courses and things of that nature, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your assistance to, make it flow more smoothly. And 9 times out of 10, they'd be on board. Of course, they want to be kids and play around and stuff like that. And I don't take that away from them. But yeah, sometimes I need some help. I'm like, put the phone down, put the game down, come in here and help me either clean up, cut something, pack something, help me.
Okay, so I have some stickers being cut out for my grab bags. I'm currently printing out and recording right here, making some mouse pads. And then I'm also cutting notebooks. When you do this, you got to be doing multiple things at one time. And when I look on TikTok and I see people with like 3 Cricuts going and 100 printers going, I be like, Lord, how do y'all do it? But I get it. I have to actually invest into more printers, because trying to wait for one thing to print and then have to wait, it's definitely time consuming, because it's like I could be printing stickers while I'm printing notebooks and stuff like that. So I definitely need to invest into another printer, and preferably a borderless one. I'll probably use the 2800 for like stickers and stuff, and then invest into a better one so that I can do borderless for my notebooks. But y'all, do not get stuck in the research phase. I say this a lot. Retaining as much information is definitely helpful, but practice is the best teacher. Making mistakes is the best teacher. You're gonna have to make mistakes. You're gonna have to go through that process. I don't care how many videos you watch. I don't care how many content creators you watch or YouTube videos you're gonna make those mistakes. It's part of the process. You might actually find a technique better for you than watching someone else's technique. You know what I'm saying? So I always say do what's best for you. And sometimes when you take in like so much information, like when I first started my business, I was taking in so much information to where it messed up my sleeping pattern. Like, that's how bad it was. And my brain just wouldn't shut off, and it was a mess. And I don't know if anyone else has been through that or is going through that, but don't get to a point where you're having sleepless nights because you wake up tired. I feel like it's more about like you be so excited. I was so excited that my brain just wouldn't shut off. And if I think about idea and I'm like in my bed, I literally go to my phone and write it in my notes, because I know if I go to sleep and wake up, I'm not gonna remember it. And I'm like, dang, I had a good idea last night and I cannot remember what it was. So I always try to write down. If I having like that like epiphany at night, I still get up and write it down.
But don't let it take away your, don't have sleepless nights over it, because I used to wake up so freaking tired, you guys. And I say this all the time. I would have known now what I knew back then when I first started. Oh man, I would have probably been a little bit further, but that's part of God's plan. It was all part of God's plan. This whole process is all part of God's plan. So I just trust the process. I trust the process. I do not go against the grain. I just let it happen. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting good. I'm getting fast. And like I said, this using a ring light or using a light to kind of see that where the blade's gonna come down, that helps me too. Like sometimes I don't even measure by this little black thing. I use it to kind of straighten it up, make sure all the papers are straight, but I don't use it to measure. I use that light. That light helps me get a clean cut every time. You hear my kids playing in the background. Y'all, it's always like this. Laughters and cries, 2 seconds apart. They could be crying 1 second and laughing the next. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get me some coffee, because I didn't get my coffee this morning. But my mouse pads will have day and night options. They will not be a part of this particular collection. I might make it part of the next collection bundle. But these will be sold separately for the launch, in case you want to, you know, add that, you know, little matching product to your desk and stuff like that. But yeah, you see how fast it took me to actually cut 4 notebooks. Like, I'm getting so fast, y'all. I just wish I had multiple printers. And I honestly, once I start to get like really big and stuff, of course I'm gonna probably, like I said, outsource. But I want to buy another one of these machines and teach one of my teach my husband how to use it, so he can kind of help me. I would say one of my kids, but this is very dangerous, and I don't want nobody to cut no finger off, you guys. So
Y'all, I'm probably not the only person that think this, but that little strip on the back of the sticky part gets on my nerves. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just gets on my nerves. But I have to do it because it protects the product. Now we are moving on to sublimating the mouse pads, and I will have again the day and night option for all the mouse pads. I do actually sublimate on a sub blanks and a sub paper, and I do use the print settings matte, and then I make sure my printer is actually set to matte as well. Make sure you flip horizontally because you have to mirror the image when you sublimate, you guys. Sublimating is like the easiest thing that you can do. So I always recommend, if you're trying to like learn sublimation, please don't start off with no cups. Do like pencil pouches, mouse pads, something small and inexpensive that comes in bulk. Oh my goodness, you guys, I sound so congested. I am getting a cold. My kids have brought a virus in here. Ugh. Okay, so I went ahead and heat pressed the mouse pads. I only did the day. You will have the option of day and night. I did all 6 at 400 degrees for 50 seconds, which is my normal sublimation time and temperature for like everything that I use. But I'm going to go ahead and set my camera up and we're going to reveal them together. All right, so this one is still warm because that one just came out. But as long as it's warm, it should be fine. So let's go ahead and reveal the first one. So pretty. Let me see if I can get a, look how pretty that is. Let's move on to the next one. Move this to the side. I hope you can see it okay. Ooh, I love how vibrant the colors are. These are a sublimation blanks and sublimation paper. I'll put that aside. Let's move on to, this one is called Bubble Bliss. Bubble Bliss. Let's see. Ooh, them colors are popping, y'all. Especially that purple. That purple is beautiful. I love how these mouse pads came out. Look at that purple. Look how vibrant that is. So pretty. We're gonna move that aside.
Let's go ahead and move on to this one's called Spin Cycle. Oh yes, them colors are popping. Nice and crisp. Open 24 hours. What's this one? This one is called Sweet Dreams. Okay. It got a little ghosting here, just a little bit. So this one might actually go as like an oopsie mouse pad. So anything that's oopsie is literally going to be like 50% off. It has like a little white little section right here, so definitely are going to put this on the oopsie. But the colors is very vibrant. When this happens is because the tape kind of goes over, unfortunately. Sometimes it happens, sometimes I can get away with it, sometimes it just, you know, does what it do. Let's go ahead and move on to, this one is the Green Whispers, which is probably my favorite. I don't know all of them my favorite, to be honest. Yep, Adrian. Go ahead and reveal the last one. Ooh, look how pretty that is. All of them came out really super cute. I'm gonna have to put this one aside so I know which one didn't come out correctly, but all of them are beautiful.
Y'all may not can see it, but I am tapping my nails together, honey, because these mouse pads came out super, super, super cute and vibrant. Come on now. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Y'all know this look good. I love it. I want to use them all, but I got to package them up for you guys. I'm going to use a few of them though. So the most common question that I get asked a lot actually is, how do I market my business? How do I get that first sale? Because I think a lot of people struggle with just getting that first sale. And y'all not gonna believe this, but ChatGPT runs 40% of my business. Like, I literally ChatGPT everything from my YouTube scripts to, besides the tutorials, of course, because I'm walking you through something. But if I'm doing like a sponsor video, ChatGPT. Like you all, I was struggling to get my first sale in my first 30 days. And I was so adamant because I spent so much time trying to, like, you know, do my products handmade and everything. And I just felt like someone could appreciate it out there. So what I did was I went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT, give me a 30-day rundown on how to run my business and produce my first sale. And when I say it was correct, I got my first sale within them 30 days. And I feel like when it comes to ChatGPT, it's all about the prompts. How do you ask those questions? Because it can give you a bunch of fram, you know, a bunch of mess at first. But then if you give the right prompts, it's going to give you the right answers. And when it comes to like my courses, I'm going to show you guys exactly what prompts to be inputting in there, what prompts to help, you know, with your product descriptions, your SEOs, how to get those keyword searches a high score. So just make sure when I do those courses, you guys sign up for real, because if y'all enjoy like my actual tutorials, how much information I give y'all in my tutorials, y'all going to enjoy. When I say enjoy, it's going to be a godsend when you get those courses. And I'm not trying to oversell it or anything, because I know what kind of person I am. I am very thorough. So I'm not going to hold anything back in those courses, for real. Like, if y'all be like, okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? You're going to get the information from me for sure. So I just received the new HTP Ron H10 12 by 10 inch heat press in the mail today. Of course, you guys, I'm going to do a thorough review, product unboxing and review. I do have an active sponsorship with HTP Ron, so they do send me free PR for me giving them a dedicated video. They actually are about to send me the heat press too, so I am very excited about that. I know it's been out for a while, but I don't have one, so I'm excited.
It is the next morning, so I'm in the process of about to do my hair because I have to do a sponsored video. HTB Ron actually sent me some more boxes right here. As I was telling you before, they sent me the HTB Ron Auto Heat Press 2, and then they sent me the new H10 right here that I have to review. Those I'm not going to review just yet because they have to send me like some codes and things of that nature, things I need to be informing you guys when I do the reviews. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish my hair and get my day started. All right, everyone, I am completely done. So I'm going to go ahead and do the video, and then I'm gonna edit it, send it to the sponsor, and then keep working on my aesthetics collection that is about to launch soon. Yay! I took about 3 inches off. My mom was like, "Oh my God, why did you cut your hair?" And I said, because I don't like my hair long. So my mom hair is long. She loves long hair, but I don't really. I just did a blunt cut straight across because I feel like more hair, more things I have to do with it, and I don't know. I feel like your hair doesn't make you, and I can change it.
All right, so now it is October 30th, and I'm going to go ahead and plan out my day the best way I can.
Okay, so today is going to be photography day. So I'm going to go ahead and mock up my boxes the best I can because it's going to probably look completely different because I'm actually in the process of reaching out to different manufacturers to actually create me a subscription box. And I have to order a bunch of samples to see what best fits. And then, you know, sometimes you'll order something online and then the color theme is not what you actually expected. So I have to go through that process. But if you do subscribe, the next subscription box, hopefully by that time I will have that box already created and shipped out to me so you guys can actually see that new.
Y'all, I got my moo on today, child. I am very comfortable. So when it comes to, or I get this question a lot. So when it comes to taking pictures and mocking up things, I just go with what I think looks aesthetically pleasing. And as long as you have a good camera and or a good phone and good lighting, like a good ring light, you can make magic happen in your office.
I went ahead and unboxed my HTV Run Auto Heat Press 2, and I am super excited to use it. You know what's so crazy is like after I did my my mouse pads with this heat press, a day later this actually was delivered, and they usually are good with sending me tracking information. I'm not sure why I didn't receive it. They actually gave me the tracking information the day after it was delivered, but I already told her, I said I already received it. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know, the person that they have that I communicate with that does the sponsors for HTV Run, she is just super sweet, and she is quick to respond to you if you need any help or assistance, anything going on with, you know, any of their products or whatever the case may be. She has always been like quick to respond. I really love her so much. But I did choose the color purple because I was like, you know, I love purple and pink. If y'all don't, you know, that's my thing, purple and pink. It was all pink on pink, but I was like, you know what? I love a lot of colors. I love purple, pink, blue, green. But I'm like, what goes aesthetically with pink? Purple. So I'm like, purple and pink. That's it. So yes, my workspace looks a mess, you guys. Right now, like I said, I'm taking pictures today. I'm uploading them on the website. If you already checked on my website today or whenever I actually post this vlog, I'm not sure, you can see all of I'm making those changes like in real time. So everything probably will say sold out before November 1st. And then once November 1st, I'm going to actually, you know, it's going to be available for you guys to actually purchase. But right now I'm just going through the setting up phase right now. Y'all, since I am battling this cold, I had to bust out my tea, honey. I actually want to fill up my Hello Kitty cup. Even though it says coffee, I'm going to use it for tea today. So I think I'm going to mix these. I'm going to do one ginger and one throat coat. The herbal cold care, you know what? Or I could do throat coat and herbal cold care. I might do these two. Because I want to do 2 cups. You know, it's 1 tea bag per cup. So I think I'm going to do one of these. Well, I don't know. It has that spice in it. Do I like that? I know it's going to be good for me, so I'm going to do it. Y'all, trying to run a business with little small kids at home is kind of like the same as having a work from home job. It can be stressful, and it's kind of hard to kind of get things done because they need so much attention. Then you hear stuff falling over and falling down. Now you got to run and check to see what that was. And yes, fat man.
Now we're moving on to keychains. I told you guys, I'll be all over the place. But once I get organized, I get organized. So right now, I'm just actually starting on all the keychains at one time because I have to restock everything. I'm literally out of all keychains because my grab bags has been like selling out pretty quickly. As soon as I restock, they're gone. So I recently wanted to test out Amazon, like their brand of sticker paper, and trust me, do not buy this brand. I use Amazon sticker paper for branding purposes only. I do not sell it. Look how blurry that looks and smudgy, and look how vibrant the other sticker paper that I recommend to you guys all the time is the one on the right. Do not go cheap when it comes to your products because the customer will suffer. Your business will suffer. Now with these new grab bags, I wanted to get a little fancy. So I got these 3D molds from Amazon and I wanted to add like those little 3D leaves in there just to kind of give it some, I don't know, a different look instead of just adding glitter. So I'm going to use this one right here and I'm just going to add them on top of the resin and see what kind of look it gives me. Now when it comes to dealing with resin, always have a respirator or have a purifier in the room to kind of take away those fumes. But once I actually added the resin and the leaves, it came out super cute. Look at it. It's like when you see it in person, if you do happen to buy the grab bag, it is cute in person. And then I actually added more glitter to the back to kind of give it that more pop. Now my previous grab bag keychains had less glitter, so it didn't really sparkle as much, so I added fine glitter and chunky glitter together for these particular restock keychains, and I love it, so I'm not going back. Now comes the tedious part, which is packing up everything. So packing up my keychains, like I said, is very standard. I just use some keychain backings that I bought off of Amazon, and then I use the holographic little inserts that I bought off of Amazon as well. But everything I have listed will be in my Amazon must have as always. So I've actually filled up my wall completely with pins and grab bags. I might add another grab bag just to have 5 on my website at a time. Right now I have 4. So with my subscription boxes, if you first subscribe, you'll get a free grab bag, a small grab bag from me with your first subscription. So make sure you guys sign up. So these are the magnetic bookmarks to go with the new grab bags, and they came out super cute. I use the same technique that I have been showing you guys from the jump. Now moving back over to the trimmer, and you guys, like I said, I've been working nonstop, like when sun up to sundown, and my hands are cramping. That's why I have to take a lot of breaks. And I'm just trying to, I feel like I'm rushing it, but the reason why I had to put a date on the aesthetics collection, because if I don't put a date on it, I'm not going to put it out there. It's just going to keep being delayed. And since I have mastered this trimmer, I get the perfect cuts or the perfect squares each time. But again, I'm going to do like another tutorial on how I kind of get it, like my new techniques. Now I'm moving on to adding the actual memo pads to the memo pad backings I made in Canva. I will be doing everything in this video, I will be doing tutorials on. And when it comes to like taking photos, again, perfect lighting. When it comes to bookmark, have like a book in the background, you know, just keep it aesthetically pleasing to what you're trying to sell. I do run my bookmarks through the laminator twice on the hot setting. Why I do it twice, I don't know. I just feel more comfortable doing it twice instead of one time. Now, when it comes to trimming, be confident. Take the blade down and just be confident with your cuts, because if you stall, it's going to show. I do use the 4mm corner punch option when it comes to my bookmarks. Anytime you're corner punching your bookmarks and it's giving you this little, it's not cutting as sharply as it should, you either need to purchase a new one or you need to sharpen the blade. I'm going to show you guys how I sharpen my blade on camera. I'm going to probably do another tutorial, just like a quick guide in case you don't watch this vlog, because not everyone watches my vlogs. So I'm going to go ahead and grab me some foil and some wax paper, and I'm going to show you exactly how I sharpen my corner punch, because I have 2 of them over here. All you would need is some foil, and you're just going to corner punch it, cut it into like some squares, and then corner punch each side. But honestly, a corner punch is so cheap, I just buy a new one. Or you could just use some scissors and just trim it off. You know, simple. Don't throw the bookmark away. And then I run it through the laminator again after I corner punch it, just to make sure it has a proper seal. Now, when you skip this part, it shows. So do not skip this part. Run it through again on the hot setting.
Okay, so what I went ahead and did was I asked ChatGPT. This is how I worded it. I said I included a rewards program on my website and I don't know what I should include in the point system. Please help me. So it said, perfect. Adding a reward program is a smart move. It encourages repeat customers, boosts engagement, and makes your shop feel more like a community. So then it says Smith Signature Prints Rewards Program. Earn points, save more, enjoy extra kawaii perks. Come on now. And it breaks down the point system and how you can redeem them. So what it's telling me to do is create an account is 100 points. Welcome bonus for joining. Place an order is 1 point per dollar spent. Might change that. I don't know. Every dollar adds up. Follow on Instagram, 50 points. Follow on Facebook, 50 points. Share your purchase on social media, 75 points. And put at Smith Signature Prints. Okay, I like that.
Now, when it comes to using AI, I do get like a lot of love and then slash a lot of hate when it comes to me using it when I generate images. But I use it to generate my images. I use it to set up my store. This is what I mean when I say ChatGPT runs 40% of my business, because I ChatGPT everything.
Since I have a day and night for the bookmarks, I'm going to go ahead and start taking the pictures. I'm going to actually place 2 bookmarks on the book. And then I'm going to upload that image into Canva. And then put the words over it day and night so that they know that you're not getting 2 bookmarks. It's just a day and night type of theme.
See, this is why I record my journey, or this is why I record my behind the scenes, because people don't believe me that these images come from my phone. I literally use my old iPhone and images come out so perfect, sharp, and vivid.
Okay, so now I'm going to actually take pictures of the bookmarks with laminate in case you would like to add a laminate on them. I only have one of each made right now, so I'm just going to take a picture of the ones that I do have and then have the options on the website in case you would like to order them with the laminate on there.
Y'all are literally watching in real time how I make something out of nothing, honey. Look, I just put some paper, some pink paper down, some flowers in the book.
Okay, so I went ahead and took pictures of everything. And like I said, I take everything with my phone. I don't have a fancy camera or anything of that nature. I literally take it with my iPhone 13 Pro Max. If you have an iPhone or you have a Samsung, a camera with a really good camera on it, use your phone. This is all you need right here. This is it.
Okay, so I got the first box mocked up. I might have to change this around because I don't want this to be actually covered under the window guard, so I might have to put this like right here, something like that. So I have all the pins, the fuzzy socks, and again, my subscription boxes, or the pins and the glue tape and the socks are all going to be randomly chosen, but like I said, I'm going to try to keep it close to the theme of the actual box, but it looks really cute. And then I also printed out, since I'm actually in the process of trying to figure out who's going to actually create my subscription boxes, I created a subscription box cover to put on the front, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. But it just says, "Hello beautiful, your happy meal is finally here. Every item inside was handpicked to bring a smile to your face. Thank you for supporting my small dream. This box was made just for you." Then I made myself a QR code, and that's just my website. So it just says Aesthetics Stationery box. It says Smith Signature Prints, and then my logo right there. So now I'm going to go ahead and take pictures and then show you guys. And this part here is going to go on the front of my box. And I also do have a little thank you sticker behind the bookmark as well.
All right, so I got the sticker cut out. And like I said, it's very plain, but I think it came out really cute. So I'm going to take this sticker. I'm going to try to sit it on top to make sure everything fits perfectly. And this is the same sticker paper I use for everything else, because it always comes out so vibrant. So when I actually look for a manufacturer for my sticker paper, I'm going to be looking for everything that this sticker paper brings, because I love the way it looks. So I'm just going to try to
sit on top of it so I can align this perfectly.
When it comes to mocking up anything, I'm talking about 1 product to 10 products. Take your time and think about how you want it to look and make sure everything is showing and the customer can visually see what is included.
Whew, y'all, it is 10 o'clock at night. I have worked a 10-hour shift. When I say that running a small business is not for the weak, it is not for the weak. It's definitely a mindset thing that you guys definitely have to just have faith and give it your all and don't give up, because there's some days like I really do not want to be in front of the camera or just do anything. I just want to just lay in my bed and stuff like that. But I know I owe it to myself and I owe it to my children, my community, everybody to like keep going, do it. Like, you only get one life. And I say this all the time to my kids, you only get one life. You always have a life to change. As long as you breathing, you are in the green. As long as you are able to move and do things, and just waking up is a blessing. So I never take any day for granted. And I'm so thankful for everything. I'm talking about from the support from my channel, from the purchases, from everybody like cheering me on. Keep going, girl. You got this. I'm proud of you. Just hearing you guys say that I'm proud of you, or just even saying thank you to me just for, sharing my light with you guys is still, till this day, overwhelming, because I didn't know that so many people enjoyed me as far as like my personality and just me being and inviting me into your home and into your space, through the television or through your phone or whatever. But there are some like days, like when you first start your business, there is more going out than going in. Like, you think, oh my God, you see all these orders coming in. Oh my gosh, she's doing good. She's getting orders. That every order I get, 9 times out of 10, it's going to pay for obviously it's going to pay for the subscriptions. Of course, I have to pay a transaction fee. Then it comes to, my account. Then I have to put stuff aside for taxes. Then I have to pay, other things that I got to buy paper. I have to buy pens. I have, a lot of things until you start like getting bulk orders and stuff like that. Majority of those like 1 or 2 or 3 orders is going to just basic necessities to keep the business going, as far as like Shopify costs $40 and your shipping fees. It's a lot of those little things that you guys don't know about, or if you are using Shopify or running a business now, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you be thinking you be in the green when you see people, you be like just getting by every month. But I am still so blessed to even just get by every month, just to get a sale, just to pack someone's order, because I know it's going to someone who really would appreciate it. So that's why I just can't wait, to be honest, to start those courses, because I really want to actually engage with you guys like on a personal level and teach you guys the things that I've learned so you can implement it into your business. So the next time I talk to you guys, I'm going to end this video with this. The next time I talk to you guys, it's going to be live. It's going to be live. I'm going to go live on launch day, which is November 1st. So make sure you guys tune in. I'm going to actually do a post on YouTube and everything, just to, in case you didn't watch this vlog, because this vlog is probably over an hour long, because this was like weeks in the making. But I will be making a post letting you know I will be going live on November 1st, and I hope to see you guys there, just to kind of ask me questions and just talk with me for an hour or so, or whenever my kids just like need some attention. But thank you so much for watching this journey, watching this vlog, watching me go through this whole experience of like launching this collection. I'm still going to be doing those small things in the background that needs to be done. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the 1st.